Morning, early start this morning, off to Oxford, about 102 miles from here, to fetch some pipes for the Allegro. Just swapping the stuff I'm taking with me from the Maestro to the Kia. We're not going to go in the Maestro. It's fine for commute to and from work, but I don't fancy 100 odd miles down the motorway in it. Why not go in comfort? These are the seats that, if you remember when I first got the Allegro, it came with some seats in from a AD.37 Vanden Plas seats. The guy that I'm getting the pipes off wants these for a mate of his, so I'm taking them down and getting the pipes in exchange. Oh, tape. There we go then, all loaded up, ready to go.
Since 1994 we put that up.
No, it's all right.
I like the fact that it's a Survivor, really. It's got a few little marks.
Yeah, well, I do as well.
It doesn't need to be concourse, does it? It's just needs to be tidy and reliable.
There's too many nice ones about that, you know, people have done stupid money on, haven't they?
Yeah. Jaguar Land Rover paid something in the region of about £100 million for the collection.
Yeah.
543 cars.
And some bloke owned it. Like I say,
just clocked 58,000.
yeah.
And I got all the old MOTs for this car as well. At the auction, I didn't think and was cleaned it, painted the engine, and it had a blue rocker cover on, metallic blue. And I had some red paint in there, so
What goes there on them?
I don't know. That's an addition. Someone maybe had a spare battery or something.
Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it? Another battery.
Yeah. I've been changing fuel pipes and things. I put a filter in, so there's bits of old pipe and things in there.
Yeah.
Put a battery on it. On the steering rack, because the end bush of the steering rack was really warm, like they do.
Knocking like mad on the one. Yeah,
really knocking. So I rebuilt that, put a back push in it. They're only about £3 or £4.
Yeah, mine's all right because Ian had a look at mine and thought it might be knocking, but it's not. It's not that.
Well, I've now got a spare rack, so.
I try not to film too much of your yards.
Oh, that's all right.
So I don't embarrass you.
On the road and drive it around with those stickers on initially, just for a bit of fun, but ultimately going to take the stickers off.
Just stop at Cherwell Valley Services on the way back, and then we'll get cracking back home. Got some additional, way too close, got some additional parts which I'll show you later. Best thing about stopping at the services, dirty pizza from Greg's. Lovely job. Now back on the M40 going north. Just stopped for a bit of a break on the way back because we didn't stop on the way down. I'd like to thank Steve off one of the Allegro groups, Steve Illing, who has the MG place, which you'll see on the video. The pipes, he sent me a message the other day and offered me these pipes. They're used, but they certainly look in good condition. He didn't want any payment for them, although I did have some seats which came with the Allegro for an AD.37, which he wanted for his friend, so we've done a deal on them. And also, because he's such a nice guy, he got some Allegro doors and he's thrown them in for me for nothing. Didn't want any payment. I offered him a payment, but he's the same ilk as me. What goes around comes around, so he's quite happy to pass it on, and then I'll obviously, should I ever get anything, I always pass it on as well, so that's always nice. So yeah, happy boy today. We're heading home and I'll show you the booty when we get there. Right, so this is what I went for. Got a couple of replacement pipes there. Again, thanks to Steve for this. think they're in pretty good condition. There's a bit of surface rust on them. I'm going to get some wire wool on them and clean them up and have a look how good they are. You can see the silver one of the two is a replacement at one time. This sticker's come off, but it's got a Rover sticker on it. I think these were off a Y registered Series 3. So yeah, could be back on the road sooner than we think. But here's the added bonus, Brucey bonus if you like. Couple of doors for the driver's side. As you know, mine have got dents in them. This driver's door has got a bit of damage to it. I'm hoping a good body shop guy can sort that out when it gets painted. There's a bit of rust on the bottom, but not terrible. And you get a bonus piece of A-pillar with that one. So yeah, these were off one that unfortunately got scrapped, but it's yielded plenty of parts, I believe. You can see the reg on it there. It was actually the one that had been for sale on Marketplace for a while with the engine missing. Steve bought the car and the interior's in his one now, along with numerous other bits that he's used. And unfortunately all the roof was dented in on it. Someone had jumped on the roof and whatever, so it would have taken too much to repair, but I think he's had lots of spares off it, so yeah, very pleased about that. And he wouldn't take a payment for that, as I've said. So all in all, a good day. Hopefully get cracking on with it then, maybe tomorrow or in the week, but if not, definitely next weekend. Get these pipes changed if I can. So I don't know if you can see very good. Obviously I'm in the garage. This is the side that we left pumped up, but albeit leaking, it's virtually dropped to nothing during the last week. There's now no travel on the suspension at all. Tyres right up in the arch, even though the tray has got some fluid in. I'll show you, hang on. So you can see the join there where it's stained. This is the tray for a week. You can see it's all virtually drained out now, and it's completely down on the bump stops. Yeah. So this is the side now. The only travel there is in the tyre. My once tidy garage is slowly becoming an Allegro parts store and a Maestro parts store. We got the door there, a spare Maestro engine there, spare Maestro bumper up there, spare Allegro tailgate up there, spare Allegro door down there, plus numerous stuff that's... I hope the roof doesn't cave in. Oh look, there's even a Maestro radiator as well. Let alone all the stuff in boxes, which is God knows where now. They might be there. Yeah, I think they're there. I don't know what I've got anymore. Yeah, so obviously the plan now will be next weekend, or maybe I'll do a bit during the week after work. I can't decide yet, but definitely next weekend I'll get on swapping these pipes over. Bearing in mind the condition looks okay. If not, worst case scenario, at least I can then cut these new ones somewhere in the centre, so at least the join is more successful. But I don't want to cut them unless I have to. But yeah, so hopefully we'll have her up and running sooner rather than later, as I've said. So yeah, tune in to see what happens on that one. I'll catch you on another video. See you later.